So this whole week, I've just felt bad. I felt anxious. And it's not often I feel anxious, to be honest. I don't get anxiety too much, so I'm pretty lucky. But when I do, I just feel like claustrophobic. It's really strange. I'm never claustrophobic normally. It's just when I get anxiety, then I just feel this like, it's probably because you get that, like, that suffocating feeling. Well, mine kind of manifests itself as claustrophobia. I was hopping on the tube yesterday to go somewhere, and like 2 minutes into the tube ride, I just suddenly felt like, fuck, I need to get off this tube. I need to go. I just felt like trapped. It was I've never had that on the tube before, and it was so weird. I can talk about it more in a little bit. But basically today, I'm going to do everything I would do, everything I would want to do if I didn't have anxiety. I think that's the best way to get over it. I think when you have anxiety, you just want to curl up in a ball and not do anything. So spend a day with me pretending I don't have anxiety, and let's see if it helps. Excuse the dirty backdrop. I would check this here. If I do all these things, then that will equal a... Ready? So all those things equals success and anxiety region. You don't own me. Okay, what you can obviously see is a man, wait, let me go further back, is a man who looks good. You can see that I've got my loafers on, right? When I wear my loafers, I feel sexy, and I feel good, because when I'm feeling anxious, I just it's so strange what it does to your brain, but I feel kind of like I just look worse. Like I look in the mirror and I think, oh, I look bad today. It's just anxiety, because anxiety is pretending that I'm ugly when I'm sexy. You know what I mean? So I'm looking good, and that makes me feel a little better. As soon as I put my loafers on, I exude confidence. So that's step one. I didn't actually write it on the checklist because I forgot about it. And another thing as well that I forgot about is listening to happy music and walking. Doesn't have to walk. I'm walking to a cafe right now. It doesn't really matter. As long as I'm moving and listening to happy music, it just gives me a bit of... I don't know, it just makes me feel happy. So let's do that. Play! I immediately feel like a bit better after that. Oh, it's just shaking it out. Okay, to the cafe. Could I get a cappuccino, please, with 2 sugars? I've never actually gotten a coffee from here before. By the way, before you say why am I chewing my coffee, you always say this. I feel myself. I can't help but just bite on the frothy part on the top. Alright, coffee. Tick. Doctors actually just prescribed me to have a coffee every morning, like caffeinated coffee, which is so funny. Because previously I'd avoid it, but because I thought spikes my energy with chronic fatigue wouldn't be smart. But then he said have a caffeinated coffee every morning. So now I'm doing that. And don't tell me, by the way, that coffee's the reason for anxiety. Because when I have a coffee, I feel happy, euphoric, and yeah, that's not it. And back to what I was talking about before I left, with the claustrophobia I feel when I get anxiety. It's so strange. It's the first time I ever felt it was 5-6 years ago when my ex and I broke up, and I don't think I'd ever felt anxiety up to that point. So it was this really overwhelming feeling, which it still is, I guess, but it was more just a shock because I'd never felt it before. I remember it was the first time we were doing long distance, and I just I couldn't close the bathroom door when I was trying to have a shower, just because I felt like I was closed in. So then even now, yesterday when I
it would hit me. It sort of comes in waves, but when it hit me, like the wave, I didn't want to like close my curtains, or like my bedroom door even. So yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna start playing some happy music again to drown my thoughts away. I actually have a playlist that I made up a year and a half ago called Smile. So that's what I put on if ever I'm lacking in smile and need one. It is public. You can just search up Ollie Bowman Smile. I've got about half an hour to get food in me before shit starts getting weird. Otherwise I feel a bit nauseous after coffee if I don't have food and like, whatever. I'm trying to find almond butter right now to complete my favourite meal in the world. Why can I only see peanut butter? But yeah, if I don't get that food into me, I just keep it on like an empty stomach. I basically need to sandwich my coffee with food. Then, it's begun. There's nothing I want more than the wind flapping in my ears. Oh shit. Okay, I've actually already made my smoothie bowl. Granola bowl, because I was going to eat it for brekkie and then I realised I didn't have almond butter. So I was like, it's not complete without almond butter, so it is time to gobble this down. Or peanut butter, I guess, substitute today. Yeah, bye-bye. Look at this cute cup. Other things that help with anxiety. Cute little fun things. How stupid is it how... This is what I don't actually know if this is unique to me or not, to be honest, but like, I'm doing this thing like that kind of distracts me. Doing something that distracts me from like feeling anxious, but then I'll just like remember, oh wait, no, I'm anxious. And then that just like, then you just feel that like tightness around your chest straight away. But it's like it's just like I temporarily distract myself. But then it's like, oh no, wait, remember you're not feeling good, and then you just feel anxious again. Yeah, it just seems stupid. Just let me be, man. This is the worst last few days I've had in years. Well, at least I got my smoothie bowl. Smoothie bowl, I don't know why I keep saying smoothie bowl. You get me. Excuse my undies. I'm gonna call my parents.
Hello, Ollie, UK Bowman.
Hello.
Hello. Nice washing on the line there. What are you up to on this fine sunny day, mate?
Filming a YouTube video. And
Are you?
Yep.
What's the theme?
Anxiety.
Tough book.
Yeah, I recognise that. He did that on Jimmy Fallon one time. Have you seen it? That was so funny when he did that. I don't know. That's not normal to pass out from being a bit cold.
Yes, that's correct.
Socialising with friends. Tick. So I was... Eat fruit bowl, dance. So talking to like people online, like FaceTiming or just like hanging out with my mates, big help. I'd say it's probably the best thing, maybe. Because you're just talking about random silly stuff and it just distracts you. So that's good to know. And then, I'm now going to read for like half an hour. I'm reading Throne of Glass. Oh, it's so good. I started like ACOTAR like 6 months ago, read all of them. I then have since read all of the Fourth Wing series. Now I'm on the 6th book of, Throne of Glass. And I'm like doing the tandem read thing. Oh, it's so good. I'm going to be sad. There's 8 books total. I'm going to be sad when it's over. Let's do this. Check it. Oh, I'm a scared black cat. I'm going now to see a mate. Next on the anxiety, fuck you anxiety plan.
Can you see my loafers? I think you should be able to see them from here. I've got different loafers on because, as I mentioned, loafers make me feel good. And that's what today's about. And I also just like getting dressed up, to be honest. Just, I think generally I feel more confident when I feel like I'm wearing cool clothes. And then also, why not just like test out all my shoes? Otherwise you never really get to wear what you want to wear. Alright, let's do this. Coffee time! I'm going to see James. I haven't seen him in like months, so pretty fun to catch up. Alright, bye.
But I am not worried, things are what they are. Come rain or come shine or a shooting star.
See you, mate. Cool. Now let's touch some grass. I don't actually ever normally do this, but I think people say that it like grounds you, right? Let's get my bare feet, let's get the dogs out onto the grass. Ruff, 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 ruff. What do I walk around a bit? I mean, it feels like kind of like massaging on my feet, I suppose. But it's supposed to like ground you, right? What if I come into like what's this called? A deep squat. Oh. Yeah, it feels kind of nice. It actually does feel nice, I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost scared to just like sit and be still and like not listening to any music or anything. But I feel like when I sit for too long and like think about it for too long, or like not think, just be thinking for too long, I mean, then I start to feel anxious again, rather than drowning it out with music. Probably not the best strat. But right now I feel fairly calm and content. And now we wait for enlightenment by being in the grass. I feel like a monk. It's like I start levitating. And I like break the floating ability and just splat on the ground. We're gonna listen to the Phineas and Ferb theme song. There's 104 days of family vacation. It's no time long just to end it. There's no problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Alright, let's see where we're at. So, see you, mate. Tick. Read, tick. Alright, journal. The last one on here, I used to journal like all the time. And like every single day, every morning I would journal. I just kind of stopped and got out of the habit. But these last couple of days, I've been making sure to go back into it. Just because when I'm feeling anxious, it just helps me kind of think a bit more clearly and logically. Kind of if I can separate from any emotions I might be feeling because of being anxious. I'm not sure if it's because it's kind of like the end of the day and then it's like the time where you kind of like chill and just have more or less to do and just more thinking time, but kind of hit me in a wave again. I thought I'd come out here. So about being outside in like the air, it's just nice, a bit like relaxing. And I can breathe a bit nicer. But I'm gonna maybe just like read out here for a little bit. Listen to some chill music. Eat some dark chocolate. Cold dark chocolate from the fridge. So good.
Tick, 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 tick. Done. Finished the day of fighting anxiety. Am I cured? No. But I got through the day and I'm fine. I don't think anxiety is as simple as just like being free of it completely, but I'm happy I spent the day doing things that I actually enjoy. And like, did I enjoy them to like the full extent I normally would? No, but I enjoyed it more than just lying around feeling bad. So it was a good day. And I think the thing that helps me the most is definitely like social things when I feel like this. Talking to friends or calling family, whatever, that is definitely the best thing to do for me. So that just shows, I think, just like little things is what helps. Like, I think you feel kind of stuck and frozen in this feeling of disgust, and it's like a feeling that seems it's never going to go away, but it's not true. You just got to go out and do things, which is scary. It's scary to do when you're feeling like this, but deep down I think we all know that it will help. So that's it, people. And if all else fails, then just lying under your covers and never leaving ever is probably going to be my backup plan. Just dying.